It is the largest cash seizure in Miami-Dade police history. Over $24 million found inside the
1.8 million right here. The $20 bills section.
What would any normal person even do with $330 million in cash? That is the question many believe authorities should be asking Floyd Mayweather after CNN reporter claimed a huge amount of money was discovered inside his Miami mansion. According to those reports, his houses and business operations were investigated and raided after he was linked to unpaid taxes from his time as an active boxer. Along with those tax issues, there were also lawsuits, claims of unpaid debts, accusations of fraud, financial crimes, and questionable involvement in cryptocurrency deals.
Money made all day. You know, right here, a light million. Over there, counting up another million over there. Walk with me, ladies and gentlemen. Let me take you into my life. So Andrew Jackson, of course, is on the 20. Benjamin Franklin right here. You know, money made all day. We in the bank, doing what we do best, count money.
At first, authorities tried to freeze his bank accounts because of these problems, but they later realized that Mayweather keeps only a small portion of his wealth in banks. This led them to search his homes in Miami and Las Vegas. His Las Vegas residence, where he spends most of his time, did not reveal much. However, the Miami property told a different story. During the search, a heavily secured hidden room was discovered. It took hours to open, as no staff or security claimed to know how to access it. After several attempts, the agents forced the door open and found a room filled with massive amounts of cash, so much that it could not all be removed from the house.
As the cash was behind this wall in the attic, packed in orange Home Depot buckets, 150 grand in each.
During all of this, Floyd Mayweather himself was not present. By the end, authorities sealed the property, cleared everyone out, and placed it under watch. Along with the money, they reportedly found documents that raised further concerns, leading them to request that Mayweather appear for questioning. So far, he has not responded or made any public statement. With a number of accusations increasing, there is a strong chance the matter could go to court and possibly lead to serious consequences unless he manages to secure release.
Money made, that's all I do is get money. Today is a rose gold day, as you can see.
Fans quickly reacted online, with many sharing their opinions. Some even joked that the money might be fake. One person wrote that it was about time authorities stepped in, saying the king of cash had finally been caught. Another mocked the amount, saying $330 million sounded like something out of a movie. Others joked that his ego matched the size of the cash and suggested the money should be given to people who actually need help.
The $20 bills section. We like to call this the Andrew Jackson section, but I like to call it wallpaper. 200,000 in 20s.
Another comment compared his home to a real-life board game filled with cash instead of fake notes, suggesting he may not have paid taxes on it. Someone joked that the pile of money was so large it could create its own pull. Others said this situation is the result of showing off wealth for too long and believed he is finally facing the consequences of his actions.
Like 1.8 million, you know how it is. Check it out. Let them know it's all hundreds. Money made.
One more joked that maybe he only deals in cash for exhibition fights, and that could explain his situation. They added that authorities might as well sell everything and use the money for future promotions. Despite all this, Mayweather has always been proud of earning huge amounts in boxing and continues to show his wealth even after retirement. Recently, he posted a video showing a rare Arnold Schwarzenegger watch, a unique Chanel bag, and stacks of cash worth around 1.44 million euros on a table. He wrote that people say the loudest person in the room is the weakest, but that only applies to those doing wrong. He said he is proud to show his legal wealth and celebrate coming from nothing and succeeding without caring about opinions, ending with a message of independence and confidence. He also shared another post addressing critics, saying for over 20 years people complain that he shows off his cars, jewelry, homes, clothes, and money. His response was that instead of hating, people should focus on building their own success. Mayweather remains one of the richest athletes, with an estimated net worth of about $450 million and total earnings above $1.1 billion. In his recent posts, he again showed his wealth by sharing images of large amounts of cash spread across the floor.
Of course, in this world, you know, I don't always play into, worry about what anyone says about me. But I wasn't doing none of that. I said, let me have some fun. Let me play with the people.
Yeah.
And, you know, actually, man, you know something I want to show you? Yeah, let me show you something.
Okay.
You know,
I like being educated.
okay. You know, man, one thing we don't want.
Soon after he appeared on an airport runway posing before showing his custom private jet, the aircraft had silver and gold colors with TMT written on it, along with his name. He proudly said not bad for someone who did not finish school. However, not all fans were impressed, and some reacted negatively, calling him insecure.
It's really show account numbers. But man, last time I checked, it's still right there.
Ooh, hold on, let me get. Oh shit.
Man, it's still right there.
Oh shit.
I still got it.
Okay.
I still got it just for the record. You know what I'm saying? I still got it just for the record.
Okay. Damn.
You know,
Shit could be bullshitting.
still got it just for the record. I still got the 100. Still got 100 million I ain't never even touched. That's just for the record.
Others also criticized him, saying he comes across as someone trying too hard. One person said people who constantly show off often feel the need to prove something. Another claimed he is insecure about not being able to read, while someone else mocked him by saying he thinks he is inspiring others, joked about whether he could ever go broke.
Time to go. Let's go.
Damn.
It's just for the record.
That's just for the record.
That's crazy though that after all these years, they still.
It doesn't. The thing is this, man. You must realize this. Just about life. The thing is this. If you don't have no money, you ain't gonna have no money problems. You know what I'm saying? For you to even have any money problems.
Still, some fans supported him. One said his journey shows determination and skill, and dropping out did not stop him from reaching the top. Another called him the greatest boxer and praised him for showing what he earned despite criticism. Mayweather defended himself again, saying his financial empire is strong, and the tax authorities just want attention from his success.
But keep them talking about what you're doing. It's obvious you must making some noise some type of way. So I'm making some noise some type of way. Whether it's in the ring or out the ring. Like I showed the people, actually, I paid, I think it was in 2015, I think I paid him, that was just 3 checks, but I gave him another check. I think I gave him over 34 million. That's what I paid in 20. Today, we got 2 different colors, check it out. See color down here? Look at the color up top. Time me to go to bed. Time me to go to bed. I'll see you guys in the land.
There were also claims that he posted a fake tax receipt online to mislead people. However, Mayweather has said publicly that he paid a large amount in taxes recently. His nickname Money reflects both his success in boxing and his ability to earn huge amounts through fights and business.
Half of that.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, he's in Nevada, so which is no state tax. So basically, all you have to do is give him that 33%.
Yeah.
Skip, I get it, and I get the fact like all they're gonna do is waste my money anyway. But that's not the way you do it.
That is not.
He is widely seen as one of the richest athletes ever, with massive earnings from boxing. Even after retiring, he continues to fight in exhibitions and runs several businesses while owning multiple properties. Reports also suggested a possible rematch with Manny Pacquiao in 2024, possibly taking place in Japan, bringing their rivalry back again.
These 4 special timepieces right here come as a package. Forbes just done a crazy story on the Hue collection. I need you guys to go check it out. Now, when I travel, I like to take 7 watches, 7 Ivy & Co watches. Now, I know in the past, I talked about 30 watches, 40 watches, but now it's all about the Hue collection and these 3 watches. Ivy & Co, let's go, the Hue collection.
Mayweather has not held back on social media, where he showed proof of his tax payments with a bold caption. He said before paying for a major event, He had already paid $18 million to tax authorities while retired and suggested the amount was even higher during his active years. He also reminded people that he once held a $100 million check from the Pacquiao fight and was not worried about money at all. His tax lawyer did not respond to requests for comment, and it is unclear if authorities attempted to hold back any of his fight earnings. Agencies usually pause collection when a case is challenged. According to Stephen A. Smith, Mayweather filed a petition in tax court asking for the case to be handled in Las Vegas after failing to reach an agreement on payment terms.
Is wild.
Yeah. Well, and not to mention that could be proven, right? You just take the camera. You don't have to tell the audience it's sold out. Just take the camera and show us if it's sold out. I mean, it's as simple as doing that. Can I tell you one that's interesting? Floyd Mayweather, just before he came Floyd, he was Pretty Boy Floyd, in fact, at the time. The year was 2005, Portland, my hometown, and he fought Sean Bay Mitchell, who was a former world champion. So they fought
the tassel shorts.
Yep, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
Good memory, by the way. Gooseman promoted that.
This legal process may have given him time to earn money from a fight and use it to settle his tax debt. Experts explained that hearings in Las Vegas do not happen often, so cases can take months or even a year. The 2015 case is only one of several tax issues he has faced over time. Unlike some fighters like Conor McGregor, who are said to have no such issues, Mayweather's career is often divided into two phases: Pretty Boy and Money Mayweather.
He had to pay, what, cut a $100 million check to the IRS. Yeah. Give him $100 million. Now, if someone in this camp introduced him to someone that knew the game and that could save him money, he would look at that as a business move.
This legal process may have given him time to earn money from a fight and use it to settle his tax debt. Experts explained that hearings in Las Vegas do not happen often, so cases can take months or even a year. The 2015 case is only one of several tax issues he has faced over time. Unlike some fighters like Conor McGregor, who are said to have no such issues, Mayweather's career is often divided into two phases: Pretty Boy and Money Mayweather.
But then he has security. Well, if it don't work, at least got the money to pay him off. So I think it's a low risk, high reward for him. So I think in that situation, people with money like Mayweather, they'd be like, I'll try.
These two phases were very different. In the earlier stage, he focused on aggressive boxing power and dominance. In the later stage, he relied on skill, defense, and intelligence. The money he earned also increased greatly during the later period. While the earlier phase was more controlled, the Money Mayweather phase brought huge earnings, but also more controversy, including claims of tax issues and document problems.
I really am disappointed. The thing is that Floyd is what they call an independent contractor. And what happens is that when you become an independent contractor, Skip, if you make $230 million, they give you two checks or a check for $230 million. It is up to you.
Reports later stated that Mayweather cleared a tax bill of over $22 million using money from his fight with Conor McGregor. He filed a petition claiming his assets were not easily available and requested time to pay until he received his fight earnings, which he planned to use for the debt.
That he would have taken this fight anyway. It's hard to turn down $200, $300 million, Skip. But it looks to me that a major driving force between him, because I always thought it was Conor that wanted the fight. He wanted the big payday.
Yep.
But deep down, Floyd needed this payday because he got to settle the score. And let me tell you how the IRS works, Skip.
Bone referred to the person as Suge. And the judge indicated there was case law that said a unique name could be the basis to prove identity. And the case he showed, I think, is different than what the law is. I mean, it's a very limited circumstance when that was admissible. And the cases we pointed out to him said that's not the case here. So that's a change of circumstance, in our opinion. So we wanted the judge to lower.
This strategy depended on delays in the system to allow him time to gather funds, but it carried risks since authorities could have frozen his earnings. His lawyer explained that if Mayweather was earning more from investments than the cost of delaying payments, then it made sense to wait. He described it as a business decision to pay at the right time while continuing to grow his money. However, these methods were risky because authorities do not always act as expected, and his past issues may have made them stricter over time. Interest kept increasing as payments were delayed, which eventually led to serious action against him. That is all for now. For the latest updates on boxing news, events, and stories, stay connected by subscribing and turning on notifications for more content like this. Until next time, peace.